the calming, soothed sounds of blanket getting, nature, and the warm jingle of a Coca-Cola.
Coke Classic, baby.
How many stars are you giving your drink there?
3.
3 out of 10?
No, I was thinking 5, but
3 out of 5? How many out of 10? So like a
I guess it would be
4?
6, maybe.
Oh, a 6.
And just say 5.7 just to make it
So above
importance.
Mediocrely.
Yeah, I
okay.
think it more has to do with the time of the day, I guess. I'm not really like feeling it, but I also, I don't know. It's like New Year's Eve.
Oh, it is New Year's Eve.
Here we are, so I figure I might as well add that nice little sound of ice and drinking and have a drink.
Oh no, I'm with you, man. Nothing better. So, last time we talked about futurist, and I heard something that I thought might blow your mind that I wanted to share with you and get your opinions on.
What's that?
Mice brain.
Mice brains.
Yes. So I heard this show where this researcher was opening up a mouse skull and inserting a fiber optic wire in order to agitate engineered brain cells that were made to respond to light. Wow. And they were doing this for Parkinson's research, but that's not so important. So there's a huge failure rate in translating mice brain to human brains. Like a very low percentage of what works in mice works in humans, right?
Yeah.
So they are unwilling to do the open skull fiber optic thing on a human. They only do it on mice.
Is it because they know that it won't work, or just they don't know what the implications could be?
It's a very invasive surgery.
I can imagine.
So they feel they can do it to mice, but not humans.
You think that'll be the case in 10 years?
I don't know. That's exactly what I wanted to get your opinion on right there. There's a part of it.
I mean, it's already in motion. It's going to obviously evolve and get better and more efficient and
yeah, I mean,
less intrusive.
They're totally like already mouse braining people, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
but what if they started doing it to prisoners or second-class citizens when they needed trials and stuff?
What's a second-class citizen?
Hey, it's whatever they say it is, right?
Whatever who says it is.
The people giving people mice brain. Yeah.
So these hypothetical people.
Okay, so anyway, if you really want to talk about the research, what they decided was they created LED lights that could strobe at 40 beats per second or something like that, 40 to 70 beats per second. And they put it...
Can we add that to our intro?
You wouldn't be able to actually see the flicker.
Can we add a cool light show with some like bass thumping EDM?
Yeah.
To our intro?
Yeah.
Like super strobe out?
Sure.
Okay.
What style are you looking for?
This like madman, just like hands above, just like pumping.
Madman, hands above, just pumping.
Just really just letting it vibrate, you know?
I mean, am I capable of making a totally awesome bass drop EDM beat? Probably not.
Come on, man.
But
okay, so the LED is strobing.
We could probably steal a song and put it on there.
Yeah.
It'd probably be the best thing to do.
Yeah, probably.
The pilot was because it was open source music. So when
we have music?
Yeah, if your stuff hits YouTube, they totally pop you every time, man. They're just like, hey,
popping off.
You got some copyright laws going on there.
They're on it, aren't they?
They won't let you embed it. They won't let you clip it. They won't let you do anything but look at it.
Well, that's something.
I know.
So, sorry to take us off track. I would like to know more. What are these LED like strobes? What are they? Where they're inside of the engineered cells? What's going on? What are you talking about?
So instead of running the fiber optic wire into the brain,
This is
and
another way of
creating
doing
the strobe. They decided to put him in a room and go through the eyeballs
it. Without any kind of surgery.
without any kind of surgery, and it worked.
The same way?
They didn't talk a lot about the engineered brain cells, but I thought that was very interesting.
That's what keeps getting
That
me.
was very interesting. Yeah, like that's what I want to know more.
So
about.
when they're doing it in the mice, they're targeting brain cells that were engineered.
Right.
Wow.
So this was at MIT, and evidently MIT has unlimited amount of
Money? Resources?
research going on. So people have researched how to make, this is all conjecture, they didn't actually talk about this, but one team has already researched engineering the brain cells. So they were like, we'll just engineer the fiber optics mice brain.
Yeah.
So why do you think it is that there's such a high failure rate, going from mice to human, but also, do you think that they would have more success if they used human test subjects? And if that's true, then what kind of program could you put in place to appropriately select and utilize human test subjects?
Okay, so that's easy to me.
Okay.
The first part of the question.
Why was there such a failure going from mice to human?
Right. Well, I figure that kind of goes into the second part where you said, would you have better success in a human?
Yeah.
Obviously, the answer would be yes, right? Before I get to that, before you say whatever you think.
Yes.
Yes to that.
No
I
hesitation.
definitely think. And then the other part has to be voluntary. It can't be something that's forced upon someone. Like you mentioned, a second-class citizen. That ain't right. It should be voluntary. I'm
Wait,
sure there's people out there that would want to do it voluntarily.
Okay, there's a small percentage of the population that would voluntarily
Sure.
give themselves into
But that's probably all that would be needed.
invasive brain surgery. But if you're going to have a reliable pool, you're going to have to incentivize it if you want people to do it of their own accord, right?
Yeah, I guess that
Just
would
money?
obviously
Like,
raise the numbers.
How much money would it take for you to get a mouse brained?
People that may have some other kind of terminal illness or be in a certain medical state where they would welcome it just for no personal gain other than science and whatever that.
I mean, that's got to be a very small percentage of the population,
right? But there's
at
a lot of
best.
people,
But still, that's not.
so it's a very small percentage is a lot of people still.
And also, when you're doing like medical research or you're doing like real serious science, you usually try to get a pool that's kind of diverse and
Right.
similar at the same time.
I understand, but I don't think that you should
You're
force
gonna need
anybody to get a brain.
You're going to need a
implant.
wide pool. That's what I'm saying. At what point do you stop the progress of science? When has science gone too far? Because here's the thing: what if they said that they could clone a human without a brain, like a human without a soul in a vat, and they could like lobotomize them?
Right. Man, I don't know the answer.
Would you be okay with that?
We've already gone too far, I'm sure.
We've already gone too far.
Because we're on a path now. We're going in a direction that's pretty clear. So I don't really think there's like turning around. We're just going that direction, and it's going to be what it's going to be. We're going to, have to make decisions as individuals. If we're going to allow certain things to happen with artificial intelligence and the regulation of that.
Regulation?
Right. I mean, obviously our governments are already involved, so they're regulating it. Is that who we trust with our freedom, our human will? Is the government?
Yes. No.
Or do we trust Jesus?
Jesus is my homeboy.
Jesus is my brother.
I don't know, man. Like, religion is going to say no. You can't stem cell. You can't mice brain. Hell, some of them even believe that birth control is bad,
Right, but are the religious leaders really about that life? Are they about the principles of the religion? Really? Like, really? Like the Catholic Church? Like, do you think that they're like really all about some God?
Well, I'm assuming that you're saying they are.
I don't think they are.
Oh, that they're not. Sorry,
I think that they abuse sexually children.
Well, I mean,
I think they fought wars from the history. I think that they use it as a way to control population, as they always have.
Yeah, keep going. Preach it, brother.
So,
Preach
I mean, I don't think, that's just like part of the illusion. As that, people would assume that, of course, the top of the Catholic Church is, like to a T, living the life of God, of that religion. But that's not what's happening. They got blood on their hands, brother.
Well, I mean, what if you give them another chance? Don't you think that they'll be able to make good come about? I mean, do you think it's a hopeless cause at this point, is what I'm saying? Or could someone like Joan of Arc or, the current Pope come in and change things up, reform, get back to the basics?
Anything is possible, but I don't really give a shit, to be honest.
Well, it sounds like you did.
I don't.
Just throw the baby out with the bathwater.
I mean, I care that I feel like they created a lot of destruction in society. So I care about that. I think it's destructive religion, divisive.
I think that's
It's the cause of conflict and war.
The human condition, right?
Yeah.
We default to no.
We default to what?
No.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sad day. Sad day. That's all we got. All right. Well, I think we've taken the mice brain as far as we can take it, unless you have any other thoughts on it. Let's see. We railed on religion. We railed on the second-class citizen. Let's bring it back home, man. What do you think? Yes, if you were in charge and they came to you with the docket and they were like, "Sir, Mr. Lord, Commander, Chief,
please.
Chief, please tell us, mice brain or not?"
For myself, right now?
No, just as a society, like you get to make the call. Like they have the research all funded, they have the strategy and the plan.
For humans?
Yeah. I mean,
what humans
we're not
are they
just doing it
choosing,
for
though?
mice kind.
I know,
right?
but what humans are part of this test? Like who? Like voluntary people that
Yeah.
volunteer to do it?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, could they become like mutant and like zombify the world?
I mean, we live in a pretty real world, so I'm going to say no. Does that happen?
I don't know. We don't know. Maybe. There's
That's
some
your
mutated
fear.
people.
Wait. This is your fear. Is let's
No, I
not
don't
do the
have a fear
science
about
in
it.
case the humans get zombified.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
All right, what do you say?
I was just
Okay.
asking the question so I can make a more informed decision.
They
Is
say
that a possibility? Could that happen?
So let's say it's in the future, and we have doctor-assisted suicide, and they're starting a trial, and anyone that wants a doctor-assisted suicide can go and volunteer to get mice brained.
Okay. Before they get killed?
Yeah, I mean, it's an invasive surgery, so the end result is that they euthanize you.
Oh, so you have to die if you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not? If they're voluntarily doing it, I mean, yeah. There
But
you go.
that's-
That's a group of people right there that you just don't have to have incentive, other than the fact that they'll be able to die.
Right. Well, it could be painful during the process,
Right.
So I don't think very many people would do this, actually.
Who knows, man? Let's move on. I'm over
Okay,
it.
so, but I did want to ask you one more
I
question.
don't want to answer it.
It's about
I plead the fifth.
the starting down the path. We've gone too far, starting down the path.
We're on it, brother. We're on the pathway
So-
to hell.
So is the best strategy just not to start on the path?
No. I think that you have to have guidance along the path. You have to have awareness along the path. And we don't. because there's a small fraction of society that is driving the car down the path instead of us all walking together down the path.
Life in the fast lanes.
Right. So they're speed barreling to catastrophe in a car, whereas we should be walking together slowly.
Yeah.
Balance.
I see the analogy, man. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Which one are you? Are you a motorist or a pedestrian? Or are you like skateboarding? Riding a bike? I don't know. It would be faster than skateboarding, but
I guess I'd be walking.
walking? Like, are you strolling or are you walking with a purpose?
Fucking skipping, dog.
Skipping? All right,
Skipping along, man.
Zip die,
Snapping my
zippity doo
fingers
die.
and skipping. Skipping away.
All right, so here's another science fact for you if you're ready for it that I saw that I wanted to get your opinion on. I thought it was kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This guy had a child.
A guy?
And, yeah, on the internet.
He birthed?
No, well, his
Child.
wife did. You
Okay.
know. He was, he gave his genetic sample so that it could be turned into DNA, and then
Okay.
offspring was had.
Right.
So for the first 3 months of the baby's life, he recorded the waking sleep cycles of it. I don't
saw
know if they
that.
did it in
I
the
saw
hospital. They did do that in the hospital, and he just happened to have it.
I think he had equipment at home or something.
It was like a circle. And
Yeah, I
then
didn't read
dark
it. I
and
just
white.
saw it. I
Yeah, but
glanced
you
at it.
saw
I
it.
didn't read the whole thing, though.
So I thought that was a little weird.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool, too. I remember thinking, like, man, we should all do crazy little things like this.
I
Like
mean, it's
little
kinda cool,
experiments. Just to see patterns,
Well, let's make an experiment right now.
I'm too lazy.
All you got to do is wear a monitor for
Well, what are we...
3 months.
What are we measuring?
Heart rate. We can do heart rate. We can do temperature. That one.
I'd like to know my oxygen.
You're gonna
How
have
much
to.
I feel like I don't breathe deep enough.
You would have to wear a. Damn.
Oh, I'd like to wear a whole mask.
For like
I like a
24.
whole, like an astronaut bubble.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Like
guess
3
if you
months.
lived in a bubble, they could do it that way.
Would they let me on the plane with
No.
that on my head?
Definitely. Well, if it, I don't know. Would they? There was a guy that was an android. Like he was blind, right? And he hooked up a sensor to his head that translated sound into color. No, color into sound.
Yeah.
So, like, it takes all the colors that are happening around you and translate those into a tone in his ear. He was an artist. He was a musician. He had a very good ear. He was blind.
Huh.
And he had it permanently attached to his skull, and he went into McDonald's and he got attacked. Someone tried to yank it out of his head. I think they did it on an
Why?
airplane, too, I want to say, but I don't know. I guess
Because
they
it was
thought
like
that-
one of those things that like mounted on it. You could like see
Yeah,
like the...
there's like a
Oh,
wire.
God.
So I guess they thought it was a camera or something?
And they tried to yank it out?
Yeah.
Oh.
But here's the thing, like there's no reason it had to be attached to his body unless he was afraid somebody was going to take it, or like he wouldn't be able to get on a plane without it. So he's like, I'll just attach it to my body and be done.
So it didn't have to be attached.
I don't think so. Because it's just a
What would be
camera
there, then?
making a tone, unless it's like, I don't know.
Oh, so it's not even like connected to the inside of his...
You
You said it's connected to his skull?
I think it's just, where they send the signal through your bones or whatever.
Right.
But I could be wrong. I mean,
But it was mounted to something.
he eventually had it permanently attached to his head. Yes.
But it could have just been something you pop on when you want to do it. Just like
That's the way it
tape it on or
sounded,
something
but
like
I
that.
don't know. I don't know.
Adhesive.
Maybe it's one of those things where it had to be in the same place so he'd get a consistent sound or something. I don't know. We need to call this guy up and have a discussion with him, obviously.
Huh. Interesting, man. I don't know.
So yeah, what I'm saying is that we could do the same for you. And then they would let you on the airplane.
Only if you give me like a bubble I could wear. A glass bubble. A really thin glass bubble.
To do the oxygen?
Just to do anything. Just for fun.
Just not even record anything.
I mean, we don't have to. Just wear this bubble.
I'm trying to like think like what, like you could attach a camera to it or a light.
I would need a suit, like a onesie suit of some sort.
Would it just
Preferably
be
white.
would it be just like a clear plexiglass bubble, or are you going to go actual glass? Because
I
that's
think
going to
glass.
be really heavy.
Yeah, glass. I want it to be heavy.
Why?
I don't know. That's like a fishbowl, you know?
Yeah, it sounds
Like
totally,
a thick glass.
sounds
Like half-inch
totally inconvenient.
Thick. Half-inch thick.
Yeah,
Like
I
super
get
thick
it.
and
I
heavy.
get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Try to work out my neck.
What if you did it and you messed it up and you killed yourself because of oxygen deprivation because it like ran too long or something and you couldn't get it off?
I mean,
That sounds horrible.
You know,
You know what you could do though is you could go like swimming at a lake
that'd be fucking dope.
and just be like a diver or whatever.
I would probably like my feet would be like going up and my head would drop to the bottom. Like I'd be like,
Oh no!
I would sink or something, or
And you know the worst thing about it
bobbing on the.
is that lake is going to be muddy. It's just going to be pure mud at the bottom with like weeds and stuff. Ugh! Can you imagine
Glass
just
would
your?
get all stuck in the mud. I would be stuck and couldn't move my head.
It's just you're a glass bubble upside down in a lake in mud, and slowly your oxygen is draining from your body.
Fucking pissing it away.
Yeah, well, that's a good candidate for a mice brain right there.
Whew.
Oh, you would really do that.
No, I would not. Do
So
that.
what kind of experiment would you do? The sound to color thing?
It doesn't
Not-
really.
I mean, you wouldn't have to permanently attach it. You would just wear it around for a couple of hours a day or
That
something.
just doesn't call my name.
All right. What about if we put cameras on your eyes that always display what's in front of you digitally? And then,
That's kind of, I guess.
so what we'll do is
interesting,
you
but
have
no.
to, if you have your eyes open, you have to have them on for a week.
I don't want anything in my body.
And
like
then after the week, you'll do a really intensive meditation, and then you open your eyes and see if you can detect the simulation around us. Because you'll be used to looking at the digital image. Maybe it'll imprint something in your consciousness, and do a deep meditation on it, and then just open your eyes to reality. You haven't seen it for a week, only just your dreams and your thoughts.
You know what?
What?
I bet I would see Jesus.
That would be crazy if you did, though. If Jesus was there, he's like, "Oh, Brandon, I have a mission for you."
Oh, I would gladly accept.
Yeah. What if it was something crazy like?
Even better.
What if they were like, "You must create the second-class citizen. It is your calling."
Yeah.
But you have to. Whoa! I don't know. I couldn't do that.
Just blew my buzz, man.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry.
Thought we
I thought we were talking to Jesus.
not about creating second-class citizens.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What if he gave you a really crazy mission? What if he was like,
But he was a second-class
what if
citizen.
he's like,
right?
I want you to draw a picture of Muhammad?
I'd do it.
Really?
Yeah, Jesus would do it for me. He would guide me.
All right. Well, I'm glad there's a line in the sand for you then.
Yes,
Glad
sir.
there's a line in the sand.
Yes, sir.
Do you really? What do you think would really like? What do you think you would see if you had done that experiment though? For
I
real?
wasn't really paying attention.
The week-long vision deprivation.
Yeah, no.
Oh, and then at the end, you can go sit in a salt tank for the meditation.
Salt tank sounds good. I have to say yes. Just to get in that salt tank.
Well, what kind of experiment would you do? I feel like you run experiments on yourself all the time.
I do.
Yeah, you're like, what was it, the ketones?
Yeah.
And you've done other stuff like that. What's some other stuff you've done? Special diets.
I don't know. Water fast.
What? So you just drank water for a week straight?
10 days.
10 days?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It was interesting, for sure.
Well, tell me about the ketones, because I think you're taking a break from it now, right?
Yeah, I relapsed.
So, but that's fine. You did it for how long?
Not long enough.
But you went into,
8
what
or
is
10
it?
days.
What is the process called again?
Ketosis,
You went into ketosis, right?
according to the strips.
How long were you in ketosis for?
Probably like 5 days.
Oh, that's good. So tell us about it. Was it like, did your body feel different? Were you hungry? Were you dehydrated? Did you have more energy?
So one major thing is I wasn't like hungry.
You weren't
Like,
hungry?
You know how you like go out and get fucking Taco Bell at like 3 a.m.
No.
The next morning you wake up hungry.
No,
You don't get like that? No?
I guess.
Well, it happens to me. But doing the ketogenic diet, like, was always kind of dissatisfied. Like, the only time, like, getting hungry was all mental. If I felt like it was just like I want to eat, even though I'm not really like hungry.
Well, that's cool.
I did notice that I was like tired, kind of playing basketball. Like, just didn't have the legs. Like, just kind of felt weak.
There's no pep in your step.
But
you were walking instead of skipping.
right. But both of those days, though, I had kind of intermittent fasted, so I hadn't ate, and it was like 1 p.m. So
what is an intermittent fast,
like,
and why would you do that?
Well,
and do ketones at the same time? That sounds
part of
crazy.
the same philosophy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're kind of intertwined. Like, a lot of people do that. It just gives your digestive system a chance to relax and not be under constant digestion.
It's a good idea.
But it's just like where you like eat dinner at like 6 or something, early dinner, and then you don't eat again until like noon the next day. Or
What
you
if
can
I
do it
just-
like longer too. You could do like a whole day.
What if I just have a big breakfast and then don't have dinner?
Yeah,
bad?
that's intermittent fasting, I guess. Yeah. I think the point is though, like if you did that and ate a bunch of like pancakes with a bunch of syrup, it's probably not going to be that great.
Hey, you gotta
of a
start
health
somewhere,
effect.
man. Come on.
I think the point is that your body has a chance to use its energy to repair cells in need of repair, where otherwise they wouldn't, because your body is consuming the energy. You're using the energy to digest food, because that takes way more energy than other functions.
I like that. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So that's why I did the water fast, essentially, is because my back or whatever. I was doing it in hopes that, being my body not having to digest and having all this, energy to use and repair, that I would just like see some benefit, like feel better.
Did it well. Did it?
Huh?
Did it work out?
I did feel better.
Are you back to pain?
Oh yeah.
Give it
Yeah.
back to
It
pain.
wasn't like what I was hoping for, but I did feel a little better. And I noticed some other things. I have like a 15-page journal, like 2 pages a day,
Wow.
20 pages or
Well,
something.
we don't want to read that. We just want the highlights, man.
Yeah, I don't
Come on.
remember. That's what I'm saying. I
That's
have
why
to
you-
look through it
that's
and
why-
remember. But
that's why I
things
don't.
happen in my body, like little things, like maybe like a little, I'm trying to think what it was. Like some different little, I had like a little mole on the top of my ear. Not a mole, it was like a little skin tag, I guess, on the top of my ear, just like a little thing, and it went away.
Oh, man. Amazing.
Some different little things like that happened, for sure.
It's a miracle.
It was a Christmas
So-
miracle.
So, okay. I mean, that doesn't sound
It was interesting.
that impressive. I mean,
Felt shitty.
do you get you felt shitty?
Oh god! During the water fast, like Brittany had to stop. She had to eat because she was like getting such bad headaches.
That does
Couldn't
not sound
sleep at
fun.
night. It's bad. For like a stage of it, yeah.
Jeez.
But then you weren't really hungry. But then you also started noticing everything around you was like related to food, like TV or whatever, or like driving in a billboard.
Oh,
or
yeah, of course.
Smelling things, like all food everywhere in our society.
What's wrong with that?
It's not necessary, I guess. It's not really.
I mean, I don't feel like ketones is a natural human process. But
Why? Yeah, it is. Animals and like things don't eat when their body needs repair at a cellular level. They stop eating so that their body will heal itself.
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
fast.
I mean, I get it, man. I get it. I'm with you. But with that being said,
That's ketosis.
I just think the normalized state for a human is probably not ketosis,
I don't think so either. Maybe not on like 100% deal, but at times I think it's good.
So you're going to do this again for sure.
Maybe.
When is that?
I would like to do another fast.
How long?
Maybe the same. I
Like
think it's
one
kind of like
day?
a
Just one day?
yearly deal you should maybe do or
Just,
try.
just one day?
No, 10 days.
10 days? I'm not going to fast for 10 days.
No, I might. I said
That's
I want
not
to.
healthy at all.
Yeah.
You should probably eat something in between there, like moderately, like maybe
No,
be a little,
that's not.
be a little better
with
with it.
fast.
yeah, dude, you don't need to fast for 10 days. It's
I think that there's a lot of people that believe there's health benefits to fasting, and research to back that up as well.
No doubt. All right, whatever. Next, you're not going to be drinking water for 3 days. It'd be like David Blaine hanging from Central Park in a cube. Let me out. I need a donut.
I had a donut today.
Yeah.
At the store. I also got shit on yesterday in the car.
You want to tell that story then?
Oh man, it was wonderful. Brittany was like climbing over me, and she.
Brittany?
No, I'm kidding. The kitty, Little Miss Kitty, the traveling cat, the
Tagrita.
Nicaraguan
Tagrita.
Felina Bonita.
I love it when you tell a cat
Gata.
story in your cat voice.
I don't have a cat voice.
Yeah, you just did it.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, you did it last episode too. It was really good.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I think you should come up with little stories and tell us in your cat voice.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
Go ahead. Go for it.
I don't have any now. But yeah, she climbed over and took a shit on my leg as
you
I was
gotta
driving.
Say it like you're a cat, though. Like from the perspective of the
I
cat.
don't really know the accent I'm using.
Tagrita and Argentina. No?
Grita.
There you go. That's it. That's it. That's it.
I was in the back seat with Boo Boo laying down. We became friends. We sniff each other when we see each other now. And when we're in the car, we're best friends. I was laying with Boo Boo. My tummy rumbled. So I decided to hop up. I had to go to Brandon's lap. I put my front legs up on the window. I let a little fart. And then I just shat a runny shit right on Brandon's leg. It looked so comfy. It was a great place to stand. I had the right elevation on my front legs. And just dumped right in his lap. You know? And then Brittany picked me up, threw me back to Boo Boo, and I went back to sleep, and everything was good.
Wow. It's a cat's life.
Cat's life.
I mean, okay. So, like, what, from the cat's perspective, did it make the right decision to
Yeah,
do that? Or
she could have shit on the perforated seats, and it could have got into the seat and really been a fucking nightmare.
the air
Because
conditioning duct
it
in
was
the window?
very wet shit.
Oh, why are we talking about this?
It happened, man. This
there
is
nothing
life, man. This is my life.
This is life.
I also, wait, can I show a video right now that I took last night
Oh,
at
no.
that show?
I don't know.
Can I show it?
The guy dancing? Nah, let's pass.
No, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You do? Where you took a shirt off?
yeah.
You really know?
I saw this. It's there.
Well, fuck then, man. That shit was hilarious, bro.
All right, we're gonna watch a video. It's gonna be great. Oh no, man! What? I didn't see that.
You did see it.
Oh my god! Why are you showing that? That's illegal in some
Dude
states. I
was
bet.
lit, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta like clip this in at some point. That shit was lit.
I don't know if I want anything to do with that.
Fucking lit.
That is NSFW.
Naturally,
You really don't know what that means.
safely,
Naturally, safely.
fucking. What was the last letter? NSF.
W.
Naturally, safely, fucking. Ridiculous.
What are you doing now?
I don't know, man.
Browsing the phone.
Yeah.
It's great, man. It's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Have you seen that video that's kind of went viral about there's a guy talking about managing millennials, kind of like millennials in the workplace, and like
It's
pretty good. It's pretty good.
You gonna tell us about it? Or?
Well, this is kind of like the typical things, like that generation being like entitled and like wanting to have a purpose, but it was like it's kind of making fun of them, but also kind of talking about how to reach them. I don't know, man. I fell asleep during it, honestly, but I felt like it was pretty good.
Did you glean any information?
I've talked about it with our managers that are the younger ones, like joking around with them all the time about being a millennial and, you know, like just like joking, like when they do something that's like kind of like entitled, like, oh yeah, you're a fucking millennial. Or
how do they
Brittany,
know?
we've got to explain this to them because we know they're millennials, so we have to like make them feel a certain way.
Well,
Like I say that in front of them, just like to joke around.
What did they say?
They laugh. They think
Really?
It's funny. Yeah.
Damn.
It's pretty cool.
Kids these days.
I like it. Technically, I'm a millennial. From what the video said, at least. 1984 to now or whatever.
What year were you born?
1984, baby.
I was born in the 70s.
70s.
Old.
You was an old son bitch.
I didn't even learn how to play guitar.
Old son
I'm
bitch.
practically already dead. It's a shame. That's what it is. All
Coming
right.
to a close, man. You're about done.
What?
So it's coming to a close.
1 foot in the grave. What else you got, man?
I got a whole list of shit right there.
I know. You prepared a long list.
What came to my head.
Let's just read them all off and pick which one we want to talk about.
Okay. You want to read
Gone in 60 seconds.
it? Do you want to read it?
No, I can't read that, man.
Oh, were you trying to take a shot at my handwriting?
Yeah. Well, no. I wasn't trying to take a shot. I was just calling it like I saw it.
Whoa, buddy. Well, you have a couple topics there. You got
Well, we talked about mine.
Did we catch up?
No, I think we kind of wandered off the human science. You kind of got bored with that. You got bored with the mice brain.
All I want to talk about is ping pong and beagle puppies.
Yeah, we could talk about ping pong
What is
and
it?
beagle puppies. I do feel like we have to play a tiebreaker match.
What?
Ping pong.
Yeah, man, that was just it's
Were
really
you just-
bothered me
Wow.
since you beat me.
I stomped you, man. It wasn't even close.
I just kind of was. I was kind of just like fucking with you the first part of the game, and then I couldn't win at the end. I was really upset.
Oh.
You really destroyed my hopes, dreams.
You let me win. That's what it was.
No, I tried to win at the end.
Just have to learn the serves.
Can we fucking move on from ping pong now?
You know, I thought you loved ping pong.
Well,
Ping
I don't want to
pong.
talk about it today.
Ping pong.
Russian hackers, management millennials, J. Cole song neighbors,
Never even heard
Identitarians. You know what Identitarian is?
Is that someone that has a problem with?
A fucking millennial.
Wait, they put their identity on the shelf.
It's like they
look it up later?
they have to be labeled. They have to call themselves this or that. Like, I'm a feminist. I'm a fucking anarchist. I'm a minimalist. I'm what is the fucking I'm an eco-friendly freak. I'm a tree hugger.
Eco-free. No one has called themselves an eco.
I'm a little booger. Yeah,
Whatever.
they have to be part of this group, and that's like them, like these defined labels.
Identitarian.
I'm a Democrat. I'm a.
People have been calling themselves that forever. That has nothing to do with that.
What about
millennials?
the pronouns or whatever for transgender and different people? Like, they have all these different ones now.
LGBT?
Yeah, but I guess they have all these new politically correct ways to say different types of.
Let's hear some. That's
I don't
kind
know.
of
It's like
interesting.
Z was one of them.
Z?
Like Z, I think was one of them. Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense.
There's multiple, but anyway, I was listening to this guy talk. Jordan, I have it on my history on YouTube. Jordan Peterson, he was on a podcast that I listened to, and I was listening to his other videos, but he's talking about the universities are really cracking down about not saying politically incorrect things to students or on campus, like teachers getting fired, people not allowed to say certain things, or it's racist, or it's this or that.
Yeah, people are getting kicked out of school for some pretty crazy things these days.
Yeah.
But who cares?
I don't care.
Good.
Fake
No,
news.
that I kind of let's kick some people out.
Hee-haw.
Yeehaw.
Hee-haw.
You like that movie?
Hee-haw. I fucking hate that part of the movie. It was a pretty good movie, though. I don't know why that bugs me.
It is
I just
pretty.
feel like
It's pretty
the
lame.
Fucking corniest shit ever, man.
I think that's the point. That dude was pretty corny, wasn't
He was the man, bro. He
Was
was
he?
killing shit out there, making it happen.
he? He was kind of corny.
He was corny as fuck.
It's a feel good. Even the corny guys
It's a
can
pretty
kill it
movie, though.
out in the wild.
Fake news. Russell Westbrook, Molly Green, Christmas, Patois, Jamaican, British slang, Hangout Fest, The Unexpected. What's that mean?
Always expect the unexpected.
Squeaky Chairs?
Yeah, we got a squeaky chair problem.
We do?
Yeah, I do. I don't like
Doing a
back
little
here.
observations now. Look at that awareness.
I'm just back here just squeaking. Maybe we can pull that out in editing. Probably not. I need some new chairs.
Yeah, they could be a little more comfortable.
Sorry, man. Life's tough.
Not the best accommodations. That's
Life's
for sure.
tough. It's cold down here too, man. It's just
Feels good, man.
it's a hard life to live. All right, well, what do you got on British slang? That sounded kind of interesting.
I don't know, man. I haven't really practiced.
Oh, you were gonna speak
No,
British
no,
slang.
no.
Okay, I
Some
like
of the,
this.
No, some of the words.
Top
I
of the
like.
morning to you, lassie. Is that like Australian or something?
Lassie, I don't know.
Is that what is it? Is that, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna give you a kneecapping.
That sounds Irish or something.
This is up on the recording, y'all.
The garage.
The garage. The garage is where we put the recording.
Got a chicken fillet.
You got a chicken fillet? Oh yeah, okay. a chicken fill it.
Chicken fillet. Put it in the
I always
garage.
filling my chicken.
Got 3 chicken fillets. I put it in the garage.
The jacket.
Oh bloody hell!
The jacket.
Jacket potato.
I don't
Bloody
know.
hell.
All right.
Bullocks.
Put it
bees
on.
knees.
Bees knees. Did they say that?
Jog on. Jog on.
Jog on.
Jog on.
Ah, don't. Why don't you just jog on?
Arse. Arse.
You silly arse. I'll be down at the pub. You hear me?
That's definitely Irish.
And if you don't like it, lassie,
That's Irish.
you can take a jog.
Bloke.
What?
Bloke.
Bloke. You silly bloke. Did they say silly a lot? Or is that just me?
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks. All right, now we're talking.
Blow me. Oh, blow me.
Oh, blow me.
Like when you're blown away. Like, can't believe it.
All right.
What else?
Do you think British people are offended when Americans
That's
do
what I was-
impersonations
yeah,
of them?
That's what I was wondering. Because, yeah, we
Have you ever heard a British person do an American?
Yeah.
How does it go?
I mean, I guess only on like TV and things like
No, I've heard people do it. They're like, they go on John Wayne, like cowboy. They're
Yeah, I have heard people do that. Yeah.
like, listen here, partner. No, wait, that's not it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Listen
I've-
here, partner.
I know what you're talking
We're
about.
going to go on down to the ranch, if you know what I mean.
I've heard that, yeah, for sure.
Get out of here, you Yankee. I don't know if it's that good.
I like Brill. It's just Brill.
What is that?
Brill. It's
What does
like
that mean?
cool. It's like brilliant.
You like saying that?
I can't quite say it. Doesn't really. I don't say it right or something. But I like the word. I like the theory of
Oh
using
boy,
it.
that's Brill.
Oh boy, that's Brill.
Boy, that's Brill. Why I gotta be wagging my head when I say that? I don't
It
know.
just feels right, man. Just
That's
gotta
what I'm
go
saying.
with
It
the
doesn't feel
flow.
right. All right, we're gonna do it all cool. Be like, oh boy, that's Brill. That's Brill, boy. That's Brill. Damn, boy, that's Brill.
Yeah, it's not right.
Your mama done raised you right. For real. Yeah, not wagging my head at least. Well, how would you say it right? When have you heard it in context of being said right?
Oh, that's fucking Brill.
Oh, that's fucking Brill. Really? You gotta be all European? All right.
Fucking Brill, man.
How would like a European tough guy sound?
I
Does
don't
it be like,
fucking know.
I'm working on my car? No, that's like Jersey.
Walking on my car.
You know what I'm talking about. Like some big dude comes in wearing a white tank top,
Jean-Claude Van Damme looking motherfucker.
looking like Street Fighter. What's that guy's name? In Street Fighter, the American one?
I don't fucking know. Johnny something or other, right?
Nah, that's Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
Close, but different.
I don't fucking know, man.
You played many video games as a child.
I wouldn't say I was heavy on it.
Well, we know why you turned out the way you did. I guess finally figured it out.
It's a dumb bitch. Who likes beagle puppies?
What's the deal with beagle puppies, man? Are you getting a beagle?
It was on.
Getting
I
a beagle
saw
puppy?
I have a fucking beagle, bro.
I know, but you don't have a beagle puppy.
No, they're cute though.
Get you a beagle puppy.
I'll just mother them.
You'll just mother them.
Yeah, like a foster mother for beagle puppies.
Dude, if you're going to have a beagle, you probably should have 15.
For 20.
So go ahead and build you a kennel out back. What's stopping you, man? Just a name?
A name?
Yeah, what would you call your kennel?
They wouldn't have names, bro.
You wouldn't have a name?
No.
You're not even like...
I don't like labels.
It's not a label, man. What's the opposite of a identitarian? A natural citizen?
I guess, yeah. Someone who doesn't really identify or divide themselves amongst the whole. I guess it would be a holistic person. A holistic human being would be the opposite. I don't know. What the fuck? I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
How the fuck would I know?
I think I thought of a science experiment for you. That would be good. That I think you would like.
Involve rockets?
Never mind. I was totally off. Do you want to do rockets?
I was like implants, though.
What?
Rockets on my soles of my feet, bro. I'm trying to fly.
Like skating around or flying in the air?
Hovering, bro. Taking off.
Yeah, okay. I see. You're going for
17th floor, real quick.
You're going for the Darwin Award, aren't you?
I got fire burning in me, brother. I gotta let it out.
Those rockets done mice brained you, bro. Okay, but I think you'll like this. I think you're into this. I think it would be an interesting science experiment, for real. Okay, so you know those breathing, you breathe in the thing and it tells you your level of breath or whatever, right, plus oxygen percentage, right?
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is we're going to do the, I don't even know what it's called. You've told me a million times, meditative breathing. What's the guy that circular breathing?
Wim Hof?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to do his exercises.
Okay.
And then every day we're going to record your oxygen level and your breathing.
Oh, I'm sure you would notice. I mean, that's been done. They've done those experiments.
But we're going to do it a week. We're going to measure you a week before, and then a week after you're going to do the exercises.
Okay.
And then we're going to test it.
Do you have the equipment?
No. But, I mean, all we need is a way to measure that stuff, right? Can't be that hard to get a hold of.
Can we make one?
We probably just order one. I don't know about making one. I think actually the breathing thing is pretty easy with the bouncing ball or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was talking about oxygen level.
Can we Amazon Prime it?
Now?
Right now. Can you do it?
Just start.
Quick?
I mean, well, you have a week of, I guess, yeah. That's dumb. I just mice brained.
I'm going to Antarctica next week, so I'll be off the grid for a while.
Are you really?
Yes, sir.
You probably shouldn't have told anyone that then. What are you gonna do in? What are you gonna do in Alaska?
Experiments.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what kind? Like arcane rituals and stuff?
Yeah, I'm meeting another entity of people.
Are you serious?
Of beings.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna run some joint experiments.
Like you're gonna ride the comet when it comes?
Maybe that's part of it. Yeah, I think that they mentioned that might happen.
Are you just all in, huh?
Yeah, I'm all in. Yeah.
Did they tell you the truth?
They molested me.
What? No, then don't go back.
They abused me, and now I'm like part of it.
You probably shouldn't joke.
I have no other choice.
You probably shouldn't joke about that. There's someone out there that's been molested before.
By aliens, though. I'm not.
Still. Yeah.
Well, there we go. It kicked me out of school because I said something like that. Jeez.
It is kind of interesting, though, you bring that up because have you ever seen them on TV where they shoot an animal with a trank and then they tag them and re-release them into the wild and then they follow them around and stuff? Doesn't that exactly describe like alien abductions? If you think about it, like aren't they just probably tagging us and releasing us back into the wild?
I doubt it, man. It's far-fetched. There's no evidence of that.
I mean, there's no evidence, but it's exactly what we would do to a species that we came upon that was not sentient of our existence.
We're some pretty dumb animals.
Well, how dumb is that lion? Think about it.
Even more
dumber.
dumb, yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So why are you saying it's completely outside the realm of possibility?
Because what makes you think that we're the highest intelligence?
Do you think we're living in a simulation?
No, I don't. Yeah. I don't think anything.
You don't think anything?
I mean, I think many things, but I don't know anything. Neither do you. You don't know if we're living in a simulation or not.
I know.
Nobody does.
I know all my labels, brother. Okay? Call me names. Label me as an identitarian. I don't care. Just wear it as another label. I'm glad. I'll take it. Take it.
Put a patch on your motherfucking jacket, boy.
I got one.
Patched up, pinned out.
I label my jacket from
Fucking all labels, baby.
waist to chin. I don't even know. I'm lost.
Label
I'm
me.
like a child. So you don't believe in aliens, or you do? Or are you not telling anyone?
No, I'm sure there's other beings out there. I'm sure.
You're positive.
Not well, actually.
'Cause you
I'm
just-
not sure. I think it's highly probable that there are other beings, other living organisms outside of Earth.
What is the probability that they've visited us and abducted humans off the surface of the planet?
I don't know.
What's the probability? Would you guess? I'm not going to hold you to it. We're not,
I don't know, man.
Mr. President, Lord Chief Commander.
I don't know.
Just take a guess. Take a wild guess. Pick a number 1 to 100.
10?
10. Yeah. So they're saying there's still a chance.
It's possible that happens.
Still a chance.
But there's
I've heard some really interesting alien abduction stories and
Sure you
stuff.
have.
Cults. There's this one guy that would he toured the nation because he was abducted for aliens for years. For years this is what he says. For years he was abducted by aliens. And they stopped, but at that point he was so interested in it because, you know, it affected his life so much and no one believed him, that he started just touring the world, researching it. He would go to lectures and speak and stuff like that. And then he found this one guy that said that there was multiple people. He saw a trend of people that would call out to Jesus during the abduction, and the abductions would stop. Like calling out the Lord's name would immediately stop the alien abduction. And his theory was, of course, that it's demons.
Sounds like it's
Or
mental
angels.
inside of the person's head. In their mind. It's mental.
He said that he met a bunch of people that had stories, and he started telling people to call out the Lord's name, and it would stop. It would stop the abductions. If
Right,
you're
it's
ever
not
abducted
mental,
by an
like it's
alien,
mental.
if you're ever abducted by an alien, you have to call out the Lord's name. Just saying.
Amen
It's worth
to
a
that,
try.
brother.
It's worth a
Amen.
try. Right?
Amen.
Preach.
Preach it, baby.
All right. So, alien
No
abductions.
disrespect to Jesus by any means here.
What do you mean? Why would we
I don't want to
disrespect
throw shade
Jesus?
on the man.
Why would we do that?
You don't want to throw shade on the man.
Yeah, man. What a shake.
Me saying tree's dead.
Yeah, we did our British, but in Scottish, we didn't
You
go
think
into...
say me boring big now. You come right round the corner, we go down the street, we go down by the sea.
Where a beach, man? Where's the beach at?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, get to the chopper.
Chopper style. Chopper
Let's see.
style.
All right, well, I feel like we've talked about just about everything except for the unexpected.
Have we?
Yeah.
We didn't talk about Hangout Fest.
Oh, come on, man. We're not going to talk about that.
Well, no, man.
Nobody
You
wants
guys
to-
should go. Be fun.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's like, why are you going to talk about that right now?
We're going to rage, baby.
All right.
Psychedelics and music.
Let's lay out your
Sand in the sea.
let's lay out your ideal situation for Music Fest. Or do I even want to go there? Are you inviting your swinger friends?
Which ones?
I don't know. I thought you have so many. You're a swinger, aren't you?
We'll all be at the Red Roof Inn tonight, 10 to 6. 8 hours getting it in.
What does that mean? 8 hours getting it in.
Getting it in for 8 hours straight, 10 to 6, baby.
Getting it in. That sounds
Nice,
dirty, man. I mean, what are y'all doing down there?
Just fucking swinging, baby. Swinging.
It's just a swing club?
Swinging.
Like,
baby. We
do you
swinging.
prefer the chain ones, or
No, I
rope?
like rope swings.
like just with a big tire, or just like a
Big
flat
tires
bottom?
are definitely good.
You like the flat bottom, or you like the straight bottom?
I like a tire, man. Get your feet up on them, squat down.
Go for
Crouch.
Go for a little swing.
Swing it, baby.
What about
Swing
if you
around.
jump off one into the water?
Even better, get wet, get moist.
Yeah, you're not going to be moist. You're going to be wet.
After you're out of the water for a little bit with no towel, you'll be moist.
You just got to dry off.
No towels.
I thought you were getting in it for 8 hours. I don't think there's no drying off. Oh, man. Craziness.
So you were talking about the unexpected.
Yeah.
Every moment's unexpected, right?
No,
it's
not at all.
I mean, it really is. But
All right. So you've had moments in your life where a big exclamation mark would have came above your head if the opportunity, if that was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been times you've been surprised. Like, if I hid behind a door and jumped out at you, your body went, yeah. So that's unexpected.
Yes.
But you also have that feeling with thoughts when things just click or the light bulb comes on,
Right.
So, have you had a moment just now?
Just now?
Yeah.
What kind of moment?
An unexpected moment?
Right now?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I wasn't expecting just to talk about the unexpected until I saw that it was on the list.
It's very unexpected. It's like so meta.
Was it?
It's circular. Just like life, man. It's the circle of life.
Huh.
Well, looks like we've hit dead air once again.
Let it breathe for a second.
You gotta let it breathe. I was holding my breath the entire time. I couldn't do it anymore. That was the lamest. That's not that's the weirdest segment I've ever heard. It's just silence. It's like,
why is that? Why are a lot of people not like silence?
It's like you're behind the train track graffitiing the cars, man. It's just like straight rebel, man. Like you're gonna ride away on a motorcycle, shooting off a gun.
After that silence?
Yeah. Like true rebel, man.
I think more of just like falling asleep after that silence.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's unexpected to be listening to a radio show.
And then have silence.
Yeah.
Well, people probably change the channel.
That was the longest silence I've ever heard.
That's what I was thinking too. I never heard silence like that.
We've taken silence where it's never been before. We're groundbreaking, man. That's amazing.
It's fucking earth shattering over here.
Oh. Yeah, man. I've got a little shade thrown on us about the title. People don't like Dead Air.
Really?
Yeah. They said it's not a good title.
Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't like the intro. Like, maybe I will try a little like EDM drop thing.
Can you play the intro right now while we're recording?
No. Well, I guess maybe.
Was it a song?
Yeah. Yeah, totally. It was a song. Let's see. Do you have it where I text it you? We could just straight play it. We could be a straight player.
Play on.
Let's see. Tyler. I don't know. It's been a while.
Motherfuck, my back.
I almost died. So there's that.
You did. You had a face to face with death.
Yeah, man.
Knocking on heaven's door, brother.
Almost started going toward the light. All right. It's got to be in here.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Was it on the intro?
But you
like
gotta
at the very beginning of the video.
I got it. I think I found it. It says captivating too. Tune in next week to see people.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Can't really see it.
I think it's pretty cool. I like the letters being colored. It's pretty cool, man. Fuck the haters. If they don't like it, they can.
I breathe in, I breathe out, no doubt. I sticker like a villain, man, I'm ready and willing to switch up, let's go. Hip-hop echoes on my brain that can't escape, it never runs away. I see beats speak, epic battles in my mind, incredibly sublime, otherwise muted. The silence is deafening, of course, I endorse a four-man sport, I resort to a flash report. Documentation on current situations, frustration. No salvation situation calls for retaliation. At this moment I can't control this, it's the habit of a writer. Continuous nail biter, but we're above par with our beautiful bars. Not a what about cars, there's an ecosystem on Mars, so Earth is still vital. Home is still the title, stay idle while these vocal recitals dig deep in souls. Music, sports, riches like oil, coal, and gold.
So when my thoughts are rewind, I find any spot I stop. Guaranteed the tape bleed the sound of hip-hop. Rhyme book be like the journal for the mental Polaroids. Even when I watch droids, those are the D2 tones, reminding me of scratches up in my headphones. But I mean it runs deeper when I think of the past and the choices that was chosen. But from closing paragraphs there was knowledge of self, awareness and truth. Ice-T and Chuck D was cold raising the roof. I couldn't step without my Walkman, shoplifting batteries. High school wasn't having me, I got my edutainment. 11 to infinity, the funk was flowing into me. 89 heard the symphony conducted by Fresh West. The U and Raw fusion was my musical breakfast. The magnificent, the trusty J Mr. Mix. Illest ones allowed to touch a transform switch. What hip-hop gave to me was the gift of a lifetime. I'll put sense in the sentence when I step to recite rhyme. The lifeline, yo, that's music from the soul. So with a better tomorrow, we keep aiming for the goal.
朝食にヒップホップかっくらっとウェイクアップ眠気覚ましに強烈な一発口ずさむビーバック頭でフリースタイル寝ても覚めてもどこでも音楽ようちに秘めた光が増すばかり Anytime anyway you are ready 受けた衝撃 DMC 俺の手の中に今 MIC 矛盾に至りを叫んでみたりいろんな喜びを表現したり煩悩本能行ったり来たりそれは俺なりの生き方なり測りきれないほどの奥の分かりきられない不器用の奥のつまらないものすべて吹っ飛ばしてくれ音をくれあベルトゥモローが奏でる音が連れてく頂上が最高峰ハイスノーが明日消えようがその世界見よう Yeah, look beyond
Back in the boombox, 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 boombox.